Hey, everybody! Welcome. You know what? I can take these little puppies off. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic and awesome. Hey, it is today is an absolutely amazingly awesome day. So, hey, if you and I do not know each other, my name is Casey Eberhart. I am a business strategist and results-based business coach out of Los Angeles, California. Super happy to come off of an amazing week last week in Houston, Texas. Absolutely had a blast down there in Texas. It was really, really hot and humid. I felt like I was in a dryer all week, but it was absolutely fantastic. So I want to have a little chat. This is just my opinion. Take it from a guy who has helped lots of folks hit their goals and hit their numbers. I want to talk about coaches and strategy for a moment. So I listen to a lot of podcasts and I watch a lot of Facebook Lives and a lot of Facebook videos. And I am always perplexed by people who I know personally are broke, have no clients, have no strategy, out there pontificating from a place of just pure authenticity and disingenuine BS simply to further their own career, which they don't really have because their paycheck or their success rate doesn't indicate at all that they have the basis to have a chat. So I titled this, there might be a little bit of a rant in here, but this is really important. Now, I'm going to say up front, I'm biased. I'm biased because we run a business strategy and coaching program. Our program is designed for entrepreneurs and business owners that are absolutely committed to results and extraordinary results. So we're not the folks you call in when you want to grow your business 5 or 10% a year. I get that, right? We are about taking it from where you are and leveling it 10, 20, 30, 40x in a short amount of time. And we do that through leverage, lots of different things that we put inside of that. So always cracks me up when people tell me, oh, I'm in another coaching program. And I go, did you get the results you want? Well, no, but I'm going to wait to join yours until this other one is over. And it just, anyways, I won't go into a tangent of that. So let's keep this super positive and let's keep this like right inside the pocket. So here's the deal. You got to run your business with numbers, okay? And so when you create your goal or whatever number you're trying to hit, how far ever out you're going to hit it, you have to be able to break down the numbers almost in a daily fashion. And so let me give you an example of what I mean by this, okay? If your goal is to make $10,000 a month and you are currently making $1,000 a month, we need to increase it by $9,000 a month. Well, let's just keep the number simple. We want to increase our income by $10,000 a month. Okay, fantastic. How long do we have to give ourselves in order to do that? Well, let's say that we're going to give ourselves 2 years to be able to do that. Okay, so the question comes down now, how do we start down that path so we're 2 years out, we're going to actually hit it? Okay? You know what? Let me back up. Let me use a different set of numbers because I'm thinking about it in my head. It's going to be easier this way. You say, Case, I want to make $24,000 a month in passive residual income. Let's just take that. $24,000 a month, and we've got 2 years to do it. Well, it's actually, once you know the numbers, it's actually either simple or it's not. Simple is you got to add $1,000 additional dollars per month, month over month over month for 24 months, and you've hit it. Super easy. Right? If you are investing in real estate and you say to me, I want to have 50 doors, right? I want to have 50 units or 50 things under my control, and I've got 7 years to do that, right? Well, that's pretty easy. We just go to our handy dandy calculator and we go 50 years or 50 units divided by 7 is 64 months. No, 84 months. 84 months. So we go 84 months divided by 50 means you need essentially to put 1.6, oh, now I got that all wackadoodle. You essentially have to do a unit every 6 weeks. That's essentially what it is. You got to do a unit every 6 weeks. You got 84 months to do 50 units. It's basically about a month and a half. So in order to make that work, we need to be doing the activities that are going to result in us putting a unit under contract every 6 months. Or if you are looking for residual passive income and you want to do $10,000 in the first year, then you better be doing the activities that result in $1,000 in residual income in addition, month over month over month over month, and stack them on top of each other. Once you understand those numbers, it can be very huge. And then what you want to do is get around a coach, for the love of all that's goodness, or a person that is going to force you into doing the activities in a leveraged situation. Leverage, leverage, leverage. Because here's the deal. If you don't have an advisory board or a set of coaches or a coach around you that's providing you the result that you need to get out of it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Because at the end of the day, this game is time-based, right? And so if you're not learning about how to use leverage, if you're not learning how to break down numbers, if you're not really being held accountable to those things that are going to get you there, and at the end of the day, here is what I will tell you about having worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs now. If you think that you can get there on your own, but you're not, then all that really means to a guy like me is that you're not in enough pain, right? I say this at every event we do, that nothing changes until the pain of change is the less than the pain of staying the same. So if you're going along, humming along, and you're making $5,000 a month or 10 grand a month or 15 grand a month or 20 grand a month, and your goal is to get to 50, but you're in no pain, you're not going to make that big of a change. You're not going to put yourself in a coaching program or a mastermind program. You're going to try to get out of it because you think you're a badass, you think you know everything, so on and so forth. I don't say that we're the best, but what I can say about our program is that we take numbers and we drive activity. And so this is a super positive. Oh, by the way, right here, the guys at Mr. Texas Real Estate and Texas Real Estate radio stations gave me that sign for kind of being their guest last week. It was super fun. It was super awesome. I got to go in and hang out in the studio with Robert Orfino and Jason Bible and Cassie, their production gal, and Rick, their producer, and we had a blast down in Texas. So we had an absolute blast. So I put that sign in there, KTEK, 11:10 a.m. because it was super fun and rad. So look, you guys, once you know your numbers, you can play the activities game. If I don't know, I'm just kind of sick to my stomach here. I wasn't going to do another video today, but I ended up watching like 3 videos back to back to back of people that I know, who I know their situation, and they are pontificating on all this crazy stuff that doesn't even have any basis in integrity or authenticity or helping people really produce the results that they want to produce. And it just got me fired up. So anyways, I am headed down to Colorado Springs, or over to Colorado Springs tomorrow morning. And we're going to be doing Networking Riches live and live stream next week out of Colorado. So if you need, you want to learn how to network better, you know that you're going to go from here to here, and you know that your skill set needs to be honed in, leveled up, and really kind of put a button on it because you're sick and tired of going to networking meetings and not actually coming out with any business, then I might suggest you come join us at networkingriches.com. You can get a live ticket or a live stream ticket for next weekend. Come out and join us. And if that's not of interest to you, you can't do it or whatever, then I highly recommend going to expandthebusiness.com. We are a podcast as well, so if you go to Expand the Business wherever your podcasts are generated, that would be awesome. But if you go over to expandthebusiness.com, over there we've got some free goodies for you. You can put your name and email address in there, keep up with what we're doing. Again, that is www.expandthebusiness.com. So look, take your number, take your goal, start breaking it down into chunks, and break it down to what do you need to be producing at the very least in a month, or a monthly goal. But I like to break it down to daily, and then ask yourselves, are you creating the activity that is going to result most likely in getting you leverage to hit that goal at the end of the month so we can do it all again the next month. And then we collapse those time frames and we play for a huge, big, fantastic game. So if you're unhappy with your coach or you're unhappy with your current situation and you want to have a chat, I would love to have a chat with you and figure out if there's anything that you could do super quickly to get yourself unstuck and moving you in the right direction. So with that, you guys, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I'm going to go pack and get myself ready for Colorado Springs tomorrow. Really looking forward to coming and hanging out with all the folks down in Colorado Springs at networkingriches.com. So hope you got some value out of this. If you did, I'd love some hearts and some shares and some thank you. Thank you to your business. You don't need to thank me. I don't need the accolades. I appreciate it though. Those of you that gave hearts and gave comments, thank you. I appreciate it. Have an amazing day, you guys. Now go give somebody else an absolutely awesome day. Okay, ciao, guys.